say those that have questioned whether or not you're a boxer know full well now that you ain't a rugby league player anymore, you're a boxer. What you just did then kind of defies belief in a way. What's your reaction to it?
Yeah, it might defy some people's belief, but certainly didn't defy my team's belief, and maybe within myself, I always doubt myself. I'm always pretty pessimistic, and I'm always nervous and fearful. But I just bring it back to my training and the effort I put in. That's what I did in rugby league, and that's what I've done now. And I don't understand what all the people think I've been doing the last 11 weeks. Like I've been training my ass off and sparring the best guys I can spar, the best guys I can find, and it showed tonight, thankfully.
But the manner in which you did it, like to be so aggressive, to land those big right hands, I don't think you missed one. I mean, are you surprised that you knocked him out in one round? And you didn't just, you knocked him out.
Yeah, no, I knew I don't know why I said it to myself, but all day I woke up this morning, it's just with him, I didn't say it to anyone, but I knew within myself, I said, I'm going to win this in the first round. I'm going to knock him out the first round. I don't know why it come into my brain, I don't know why it come into my head, but I just kept saying to myself, and the whole prep, like early on, my team kept saying, mate, you've got to win this first round. You've got to take it to him in the first round. He's an experienced fighter. He can go. You've got to show him that he's in a fight early. And I kept saying to myself, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to knock him out the first round. I'm going to knock him out. I kept saying it to myself, and yeah, it happened. When I heard him, I just did what he did, to be honest. Just jumped on him, and it felt good.
He was gone after that first shot. I think his balance was absolutely gone behind the table. Did you know that?
Yeah, and we practiced that punch. Graham Shaw, early on we just sort of just getting the fitness up and just punching pads and that, and then all of a sudden one day I went to train and Graham goes, we're going to practice this, and we got in tight, and we practiced little shots inside, and we stepped out and bang, overhand right. And we just kept working on it the whole time. We've done it in the change room, and that was the punch that he said was going to get him, and I didn't know if it was going to get him or not, but when the opportunity came up to throw it today, I threw it, and I felt it crack, man. I felt it hit good. And I knew I got him. I knew it hurt him, and I just kept following him up with that same punch. And good work, Graham. If you're here somewhere, I don't know where he is. I thought the coach sit next to you normally. He's not here, but yeah, thanks, Graham.
You realise you knocked him out faster than anyone else ever has?
No, I didn't, and it's not. It is what it is. I know. I won the fight. That's all. I come here to fight. I come here to win. I knew all day I could beat him in the first round. I still doubted myself in the change room beforehand. I was still fearful. As I said, I always have been, but I just bring it back to the preparation I had, and I got it done.
What's going on in your head the first time you went down? What are you thinking at that moment?
I didn't want to rush him. He was sort of holding his right hand out, and I could. That's what Hunt didn't do that because he didn't have the reach that he had, but trying to get under it. That's when Hunt was throwing that right hand, and I knew that was. I'm pretty sure that was he was going to do his weight, and I could see him line it up. So I didn't want to rush straight back in, and then I think as he threw it out, I ducked and got him in the body, and that might have hurt him a bit, and then just kept following up. So I thought I weighted up good, and I thought I was while I was swarming on him, jumping on him, I was patient, and I wasn't reckless in jumping in because the last thing to go is someone's power, especially a bloke that size, and if he had got me something, it would have hurt. But thankfully I wasn't reckless and got it done.
Your progression, mate, is we're getting to that point where every time you fight another one team, that there's a clear progression. And I've asked you this before, that it's almost a shame that you didn't come to the sport 10 or 15 years ago. Where do you think you want to go? Because I know in the past you always said, look, I'm not interested in Australian titles and all the rest of it, but why not now?
Oh, mate, I've been an athlete for over 20 years. Debuted as a first grader at 19 years old. I'm now 40 this year. It's 21 years, so I did what I set out to achieve in rugby league. I won a premiership, played for my country, played Origin. Always loved boxing the whole way along. And my trainer said, Graham Shaw said to me, he goes, mate, you wait and see how good you can be if you just dedicate yourself to boxing for 6 months. That's what he said to me, and I'm probably 10 months into that now, and it's showing. But guys like Huni and that, the guys they've been doing it since kids. It's like me as a 6-year-old footy player playing first grade. That's what it's like. So, while I know I'm a good athlete and I can adapt to anything, I don't have that. I just don't have that ambition. It's about providing for my family and about having interesting fights for the public, and that's what I'm here to do.
You've always found it pretty hard to get in the ring with Sonny-Bill Williams. I reckon you might have just made it a whole lot harder.
Look, it's hard. I work with Sonny now, so I don't know what happened there. But look, as I said, guys, I'm not going to sit here and call anyone out or talk anyone out because I had 11 hard weeks of training, like really train hard, and just dedicated myself so much. I just want to have a break and then go back and coach my under-10s team tomorrow, Arvo, and go to Penrith Park tomorrow and do the footy and whatever drink on Saturday or something.
Who would you like next?
I don't know, mate. Whoever pays the most. Simple.
As far as achievements go, play for your country, play for your state. How high up is this?
Yeah, it's great individually. Individually, it's really high up now. I'll just be the most credentialed fighter in Australia. So individually, it's really high up. The goat, yeah. Look, it's high up. It's like I've achieved everything, as I said, as a rugby league player, and this is a good night for myself, good night for my team, good night for Graham Shaw, good night for No Limit. Everything's worked out well, and not because I was lucky or not because I wanted it to, because I bloody trained hard to make it happen, and that's what I did.
You said that you practiced that punch. Now, when you jumped on him, you went to the body, which lowered his guard. Did you practice that as well?
Yeah, well, that was the first punch we always worked on. And as I said, as he sort of threw his jab out on you, he was sort of holding it there for me to get the right hands. I had to get under it and get that right hand to the body, and that's what I did. So, and then I think I put 3 or 4 quick punches in there and went the head again. So, things happen so fast. And I'm sure if I watched the video, I'd be able to tell you what I was thinking. But it just happened so fast. It just almost comes naturally sometimes, and that's what happened.
You noted his conditioning at the weigh-in. Was that the first time you really thought he had not done the work, or had you felt that before?
No, I felt that before. He can't. Social media said he sparred 6 days straight. You can't spar 6 days. Like, I wanted to keep sparring. I had my last spar last Monday. I wanted to spar again on Wednesday. My trainer wouldn't let me. He goes, mate, you don't understand what you're sparring. Like, when you spar, you fight. When you go to someone else's gym, you're Paul Gallen, they want to knock you out. They want to knock you out in front of all their friends. They want to run away and tell everyone that. They just towed Paul Gallen up. I mean, I remember I turned up to a coffee on a Tuesday, and the bloke's on the phone, my mate's on the phone, goes, his head looks all right. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, I just got told you got touched up yesterday at sparring, which I never, but that's the stories that happen to me, like everywhere I go, it's a fight. Every gym I turn up to is a fight. And so my preparation was good. I was having a couple of fights a week. You can't have 6 fights 6 days in a row. And Lucas is really keen on his social media, and I'm keen on that too. Look, it helps, but you got to work hard. You got to work hard, and I just knew he hadn't worked as hard as I did.
You probably just said it then, Gal, but what's your message to people that maybe don't believe in themselves and all the rest of it? You're kind of a shining light now.
Yeah, mate. Look, 100% effort, 100% of the time. That's what I do, and all I teach my kids is always, be nice to people and do your best, and that's it. Yeah, do your best, whatever you can do. Just have a crack. You've seen me over the years. I've done what's that bloody stupid thing where you obstacle courses, whatever that show is on 9. I should remember the show, but I can't. I'll have a crack at anything, Ninja Warrior, that's one. I'll have a crack at anything, and just have a go. The problem is people get so scared these days because of social media and things like that, and then the backlash you're going to get. And I knew coming down here tonight after the build-up and who I was fighting. Had I lost tonight, imagine turning up at Penrith Park tomorrow. Had I lost tonight, whether I got knocked out or whether I'd lost, I would have been ridiculed. But there's no shame in just having a go. And the people who ridicule and try and have a go at you, they're cowards. They won't have a go themselves. So any kids out there, any little people, or anyone, just get out there and have a go. Have a go whatever you can and just try your best. You're not going to succeed at everything, you're not going to be the best at everything, but just have a crack.
No opponents in mind, but would you like to have another fight this year? Or
Happy to have another fight this year. So don't know who, don't know what. Wait and see. Yeah.